Today on Drawbli.
We are looking at the art of Khoa Viet.
Hey, I'm Ben.
And I'm Abby.
And we are self-taught artists documenting our journey of learning to draw, which is, of course, better with friends.
So click that subscribe button if you're new around here and share your artwork on Instagram with #Drawbli.
So we're here to introduce you to the art of Khoa Viet. Apologies if we're mispronouncing that, most likely always are. And we're going to find some juice. And if you don't know what the juice is, you're gonna find out soon.
And the juice is whatever it is we decide or think makes this artist really stand out. Some aspect of their art or style that we're just like, oh man, they do
That's
that
the juice.
so well. Like that is what makes their work.
You know
so
the
unique.
juice when you see the juice.
You know when you see it, exactly. So maybe it's a little subjective, but here we go. So let's check them out. Skylandia characters.
Yeah, I love all the different costuming.
Yeah, they're like, work
man.
smarter, not harder. Don't draw a body a million times in a row. Just dress.
Well, yeah,
one
this is
body.
how you would do like concepting. I think it said that this was client. Well, yeah, for a client last year. Skylandia. That sounds kind of familiar. I might know what that is. I don't know. I think they've drawn this character in a couple different pieces here that we'll see. But oh my god, the stuff that they do with their brush quality, the fur that they render is so cool.
That looks so fuzzy.
I know, and like this one, they make it look fuzzy and fluffy, whatever, but like all the textures feel so good.
Yeah,
like the
study
grass, the hair feels different than the fur on the deer. I do not know how they do it.
No, I just tried to paint some fur on a piece the other day, and so I'm trying to draw some inspiration from this to like make my fur as good as this and stylistic. I like the value variance and the sketchy nature. Okay, I'm taking my mental notes.
Taking my mental notes. You gotta take the mental notes. And then obviously we flip over here, and then these are like much more clean versions of that character that we were just looking at. Like these feel like, it could be in a Disney movie. This would be much easier for me to translate to 3D than looking at that previous work that was obviously a lot more painterly.
These are so cool. I wonder what reference do you have on hand for this? Because it looks all so unique. Like, how would you draw this just from imagination? I'm sure they had some reference, but still. Oh, they've got an art book, huh?
They do have an art book,
That's
it looked
awesome.
like. Take a look at this one here in particular, where it's like clearly you can see the character, like hips down into legs, and then like the deer body's attached on top of that. It feels a lot more like
Human.
yeah, you can see how it was constructed there, which is really cool. And then yes, the art book, shout out. Also, if you're not following Khoa's work, check out the link in the description so you can go give him a follow and see some more. So it looks like a lot of this kind of, fairy tales and folklore-esque stuff in this book. Very cool. One of the things that I'm definitely drawn here, from their art is all this kind of fantasy-esque stuff.
Ooh, yeah.
So cool. This is from, I believe, one of the art challenges here on ArtStation, Untamed, yes.
Wow.
So they do challenges here on ArtStation from time to time.
These are very unique creatures and like unique ideas of how to do a spider or a python. That is very, very creative.
Yeah, they're I love these challenges because you get these lineups of characters that are just so varied, like you said, all fitting within the same general theme. I don't know exactly what it was with Untamed, but I'm sure maybe something animalistic. Really popular character here that I've seen from them a few times in a couple different pieces. There's one where they have like a bunch of masks that looks like the traveling mask salesman from one of the old Zelda games, Majora's
really?
Mask.
Yeah.
You might recognize it if I find it here.
Probably, yeah.
But these back characters are so fun and cute. I love what they do. Oh, here it is. Exactly what I was talking about. This character is so cool. There's so many story elements that you can pick out from this. Clearly a master of concepting some amazing and fun characters.
Oh, I love the different iterations on this too.
I've
That's
actually
so
never
amazing.
seen this one before.
Yeah.
I love his face. He almost feels pig-like with his nose and his teeth. So cool, yeah. And then some sketches.
Wow.
Yeah, their sketches, so it definitely looks like they have this basis very similar to Nicolas Saviori, who we were looking at recently, in these solid graphic shapes that feel very, three-dimensional and solid. And then they take those and do whatever they're doing for their rendering style and start to make things feel a little more painterly. It's almost like painting within that encapsulated shape to kind of
it
give that
definitely
effect.
emphasizes how much mastery these artists have over basic fundamentals as well as rendering styles. So it's definitely encouragement that if you're just working on your fundamentals and it feels like, I can't create anything great, well, keep going, because you have to have those down if you want to, extend to something like this eventually.
It's all about the fundamentals, baby. It's actually pretty true.
Yeah.
I love it. You can clearly see that they have a really specific type of genre that they like to lean towards, which I'm a big fan of.
It's really, really fun. All of their work is just fun and very creative. It really tickles your mind and makes you think.
Y'all always about tickling the mind with Abby.
I love it though. I love it.
And if you want to have more fun and love more artwork, click that subscribe button.
And share your work on Instagram with #Drawbli, because drawing is better with friends.
And this is the part where we say
Goodbye.
Goomba. Abby, when's the last time we just had fun drawing?
Every single day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.